Live from Arkansas' streaming news leader, this is THV 11 Morning News at 7 on THV 11 Plus.
Happy Friday, everybody. Hope it is off to a great start as you get ready for work or getting ready for school. Ashley, Hayden, Karen, Tracy, ready to get you ready. Make sure you're good to go. And I know that traffic's going to pick up very soon. We got to get ready for rain, as we talked about for the weekend. Big ball games left and right. We've got a golf tournament. And I'm sure the pumpkin patches will continue to be packed. So
you think even with the rain?
I think so. I think it's like you have a finite amount of time to pumpkin patch. And listen, I speak for the husbands out there. You ain't getting out of it tomorrow.
You've already pumpkin patched.
You've done it three times.
3 times.
That's so
you pumpkin patched 3 weekends in a row.
We have pumpkined. We have patched. We have done it all.
Tanner's he's good.
His mother,
he's got jack-o'-lanterns.
His
mother.
You have even carved a pumpkin.
I have. I did last weekend. Carmel was helping me out a little bit.
Help the dog. Yeah.
I do not mind the carving. I actually enjoy it.
You looked like Tracy and I were talking.
I was
it looked
focused.
like you were into it.
I was laser focused because again, if you go a little too far and you knock out like an eye or a tooth or something, it messes the whole thing
up. You can't go back.
And then your $7.99 is wasted.
Ashley, how are your pumpkins doing?
They're good. I'm getting worried. They're still green. I need them to do something. I don't know if they're good. If I should pick or what.
Tracy, you know how to grow.
I got plenty of paint.
I have no idea.
You have like
just
a
paint
farm.
them orange. Okay. Yeah.
We'll get you some fertilizer.
Hayden has a good idea. He says just use
paint
orange
them
paint.
I got a ton of paint at my house.
Orange paint.
It's like Bob Ross's crib at my house. I'm telling you right now, as much paint as you can imagine, we got.
Oh boy.
Well, maybe we'll have to do that because I don't want Christmas pumpkins, so I may have to just paint them.
Christmas pumpkins.
I mean, we still have until Thanksgiving. All right, traffic looking a little bit better. We only had that one accident around 4:30 or on 4:30 northbound around Cantrell Road, and it's not an issue anymore because it is clear. So, not looking at any issues really anywhere. This is where that was happening. So, looking at traffic, no major problems. This is 4:30 right now around Highway 10. Your drive times into downtown Little Rock look pretty good. Just taking 24 minutes from Conway, 18 if you're coming in from Benton, only 20 minutes if you're coming in from Cabot. So no major issues this morning on our roads.
Well, we're starting out with cloudy skies, but it is beautiful out there. This sunrise, gorgeous. We've got some rain off to the west, not impacting us here in central Arkansas, so that should make things a little bit easier for the commute this morning. It is 55 in central Arkansas, a little breeze out there, very light. We are going to continue to see these temperatures changing a little bit, but right now we're all pretty steady. We've got a couple of areas that are a little extremes there, but this afternoon as we're heading into the evening, we'll start to see a little rain making its way into central Arkansas, but as you can see hour by hour, not really seeing much other than some cloudy skies today here. The temperatures are looking to only top out right around 70, but you'll see that big difference with that rain that is pushing into western Arkansas, keeping temperatures cooler, and we're keeping things a little bit warmer there to our south and central Arkansas right there on the border of it all. Weekend ahead, we are looking for a weather impact advisory, a few scattered showers and storms, not looking for these to be severe, but we could see some heavier rain, especially in southern Arkansas. We'll talk more about how this can impact your weekend and what you need to do to stay informed coming up.
All right, Tracy, thank you. New overnight trade talks between the U.S. and Canada are officially on hold. President Donald Trump announcing he is ending negotiations after a Canadian TV ad opposing U.S. tariffs drew his attention.
The ad shows a speech by former President Ronald Reagan criticizing trade barriers. In a post online, President Trump called the ad fake and declared all negotiations with Canada terminated. The sudden move adds new strain between the longtime allies, and it comes as the president shifts his focus toward cooling tensions with China.
That standoff has already hit American farmers hard. China, the world's largest buyer of soybeans, has completely closed its market to U.S. growers, leaving many in the agriculture industry frustrated with the administration's trade strategy.
Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney is said to be trying to keep talks alive. He did meet with President Trump at the White House earlier this month.
However, earlier this week, Carney said his country would seek to double its exports to countries other than the U.S., amid what he called a pall of uncertainty caused by American tariffs.
And as tensions rise abroad, critics' gridlock continues here at home. The Senate has wrapped up for the weekend with the government shutdown now stretching into day 24. Lawmakers failing to move forward on a GOP-backed plan to pay federal employees, military members, and contractors still on the job, known as the Shutdown Fairness Act. Democrats blocking the measure, saying it would give the White House too much power to decide who gets paid. And the longer the shutdown drags on, the deeper the fallout. States, including Arkansas, are warning SNAP benefits could soon run dry.
Meanwhile, a new Associated Press poll shows about half of Americans aren't even sure what sparked the government shutdown. At the center of the fight, health insurance. Lawmakers remain divided over tax credits that help make coverage under the Affordable Care Act more affordable. THV11's Carter Thweet breaks down what that debate could mean for you beyond this political stalemate on Capitol Hill.
Well, it's not the tax credits that are going away, it's the plus-ups that were part of the 2021 law that went into place that kind of helped get people through COVID.
That's the key point for James Arell. It's not the entire tax credit system set to expire on December 31st. It's the premium tax credit from 2021, making healthcare cheaper and allowing a larger group of people to get that help.
They gave the tax credits to folks that made more than 400% of the federal poverty level. So they plussed up how much they're giving and who they would give it to.
So if these enhanced tax credits aren't renewed, middle-income Arkansans will no longer get any help with health care. And Arell says just about everyone will notice some impact.
Across pretty much every income category, they're going to be paying more because their tax credits are going to be less. And then anybody over 400%, if they were getting assistance, the last 3 years, they're not going to get any assistance in 2026.
But Arell says even if Congress does come to an agreement that keeps these enhancements going, his forecast is still grim. Monthly premiums likely going up regardless.
They've been casually moving upwards anyway, but we're looking at 2026 to have some massive increases.
Governor Sanders addressed this earlier this year, calling proposed rate increases unacceptable and working to lower them. Arell says these increases, combined with the possible loss of the enhanced tax credits, will be felt by Arkansans.
They're going to receive less help than they did in the past, and that plus they're going to be less help, higher premiums.
In Sherwood, Carter Thweet, THV 11 News.
These increases directly affect insurance plans sold through the government. That was about 156,000 people in Arkansas last year, according to federal officials. Also, today is the first day many federal employees will miss their full paycheck because of this ongoing shutdown. For local, federal, and state workers worried about putting food on the table while they are waiting on their next check, help is on the way. Another emergency food distribution takes place today at Clinton National Airport from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. The Arkansas Food Bank reminds you to bring your government ID, and no income verification is required.
Also happening today, another outreach event taking place, this one in North Little Rock. Organizers are holding an unsheltered outreach fair to help people who live on the streets or in encampments. From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Riverfront Drive, coordinators will connect participants with resources, services, and support. The event also offers amnesty to clear up any nonviolent misdemeanor warrants. The North Little Rock School District is blocking students' access to dozens of LGBTQ+ books on its digital platform. The Arkansas Advocate reporting staff were told Tuesday to hide 50 titles from the digital reading platform Epic Reading, which hosts more than 40,000 books, audiobooks, and videos. Administrators say the books, quote, may not align with the diverse belief systems of our school district families, end quote. Restricted titles include books about same-sex marriage and LGBTQ+ public figures. The decision comes as statewide efforts try to limit LGBTQ+ content in schools and libraries, including the 2023 Act 372, giving school boards final authority over challenged books. Key parts of the law, though, have been blocked by a federal judge. District leaders say their actions follow state law, not their personal beliefs. Let's check in with Ashley King now and look at the traffic at this hour.
Yeah, I was just checking. We've got a stalled vehicle and some accidents that are popping up right now. One in Hot Spring County. I was trying to get a view of, but there's really not a good view of it right now. But I'll let you know. This is on Interstate 30, close to Malvern. We can get a closer look at what's going on with this. There's quite a bit of volume in this area, but it is a 2-vehicle accident involving a tractor trailer. It's closer to Rockport here on I-30 eastbound, exit 99. You may be able to see there is a car off to the side of the road. It looks like up on the left-hand side, but it's a little bit blurry here on this view. But anyway, this is what is going on, and this is what I was talking about. I should probably click so you can see, but it's a little hard to tell right here from this live traffic cam. But our drive times into downtown Little Rock still looking really good. Not a lot of volume if you're coming in from Conway, Benton, or Cabot right now, and we'll check that again coming up very soon. Tracy?
All right, we've got some rain showers that are pushing into western Arkansas. By the time it makes it to us, I think it's going to hit some dry air and start to dissipate. So I'm not looking for a lot of rain here throughout the day in central Arkansas, but cloud cover, yes, absolutely. As we're heading into the afternoon, all of that rain should stay for the most part off to our west and to the north, but around 10, 11 o'clock tonight, we could start some of that start to build as it's making its way into central Arkansas. Now, tomorrow morning, we've talked about Saturday being the big day for that rain that is pushing through, which is why we have that weather impact advisory. Continuing to see again that rain push through. This is going to be around noon. It'll be spotty again. It's not going to be one of those days where we have a complete washout for the weekend, but we are going to see some areas of some heavier rain. Again, definitely some of those outdoor activities are going to be impacted. And overnight into Saturday night into Sunday, continuing to see a lot of that rain, and could see the bulk of that in southern Arkansas really. But overall, it's going to be nice as we're heading a little bit more into Monday. But then Tuesday, another chance for rain pushes in, but that's going to usher in some cooler air, and it's going to set the stage for 60s for highs for the rest of the week.